Hi everyone, welcome back to JPWHUTV. My name is John, your host as always. The subject of today's video is discussing West Ham 3, Fulham 1. I've literally just got back from a very foggy London stadium. Very interesting watching the fog coming in, and to be honest, I watched more of the fog than I did of the first half, which I'll go into a moment. But as always, let's start off with the team sheet. Pretty much exactly the same as I said, with the exception of Zabaleta coming in for Ryan Fredericks. And boy did we suffer with that. We really did. So as always, let's start off with the team sheet. So we had Fabianski in goal, Zabaleta, Diop, Ogbonna and Creswell making up the back four, with Rice and Noble sitting just in front of them, with Snodgrass, Anderson and Antonio making up the midfield, with Hernandez aka Chicharito up front. Chicharito even up front. The bench was Adrian, Fredericks, Obiang, Nasri, Lanzini, Arnautovic and Carroll. Now, the reason why I said that Fabianski shouldn't start against Fulham was because we needed Fredericks' pace down the wing. And boy, oh boy, was I right on that side of it. Zabaleta almost set them up within 40 seconds of the kickoff. They literally kick off. We get a throw in. We get the balls passed back to Zabaleta because he took the throw in, and he passes back to Fabianski, and Ryan Babel pounces on it. Fortunately, nothing was doing of it, but that's 40 seconds into the game. Second opportunity that felt at Fulham was literally about a minute or so later. Mitrovic running down, but nothing doing. He tried to claim a foul against Anderson, but I don't think that's right. I really don't think it's right. In fact, I told Mitrovic quite loudly that he shouldn't be playing those games. But unfortunately, on the 3rd minute, Ryan Sessegnon had to be fair, was a great ball in to Ryan Babel, and boom, that's it. 1-0 to Fulham 3 minutes in, 3 minutes in. Very, very worrying from our point of view. We were absolutely asleep for a good 20-25 minutes of that game. Fulham had so much possession, did a lot with the ball, just couldn't really do much. Again, Fabianski made some fantastic goal saves, very, very fantastic saves throughout the game, which I'll go into in a moment. But as I say, from our point of view, we didn't play all that well. We didn't get into the game until around about the half an hour mark, or just before it, which is where we equalised through Hernandez on a very, very controversial goal. Snodgrass takes the corner. It goes to Antonio, if I remember correctly, then bounces off Diop's shoulder, hits Hernandez on the head, and it hits his hand as it goes into the goal. Now, yes, there's the hand and the ball in the same scenario, but personally, I don't think it was intentional. Hernandez is not the sort of player that's well known for scoring goals like that at all, especially when he's been with us the last couple of seasons, this season and last. It's just, I don't think it's intentional. So from that point of view, I feel that the goal was correctly given. But as I say, there's a very, very good argument for the opposition to say that it was intentional, because basically the ball bounces up and his hand's up here. So, I see both ways. We've needed some luck over so far this season. We've conceded some goals we shouldn't have done, and as a result, we've had a bit of luck tonight. And I would be very surprised if I'm the only supporter of West Ham that says that tonight, or indeed until we play City on Wednesday. But as I say, once the goal went in and we equalised, it was good. It was some much better play. And then on the 39th, 40th minute, again the same thing, a corner. A very, very good goal from Diop. I think I might be wrong. Let me know in the comments section below, guys, but I might be wrong to say that this is his first league goal, because I know he scored for us in the League Cup against AFC Wimbledon, but I don't recall him scoring a goal in the Premier League before this. I might be wrong, but from his goal celebration, we stared right down the counter and went, "Yes, it's me." I do think that that was his first goal. I don't think he scored in the league before, but so let me know in the comment section below, guys. I'm happy to be proven wrong. So yeah, it's good. It was 2-1 at half time. Very, very fortunate that we were leading 2-1 to say, because we didn't really come into the game until about the half an hour mark, give or take. Second half comes around. Zabaleta is substituted at half time, and Fredericks comes on, and we played better that way. I'm sure Zabaleta apologised to the players, and I'm sure as a result that's the reason why Pellegrini took him off, because he didn't have a great first half, to be honest with you. But then again, not many players other than the scorers did. Creswell was superb, as he's really finding some form. But again, the start of the game, it was awful. Everybody was awful. Everyone looked lethargic. They looked like the game was already won before it was even kicked off. Very West Ham way, I suppose. The game of two halves. So I say, second half comes around, much better football with Fredericks on the pitch. Exactly, I was expecting it to be. And it was interesting because we had a couple of substitutions before Antonio scores the third goal on the 90th minute. We had Hernandez came off and Arnautovic came on. Now, bit of a mixed reaction to that, as you can possibly imagine and understand. There were people in the ground that booed Arnautovic when he came on. There are people in the ground that clapped him and shouted for him when he came on. And there was probably more than likely people that was me, where I didn't clap. I didn't do anything. I didn't do a thing. Even when he was warming up with Lanzini and Obiang in the first half, we were all singing Lanzini's song as he was warming up. And of course, he gave us the wave, he gave us the clap, the applause and everything. Nobody sang anything to Arnautovic. And, and it's to be expected, completely to be expected. Then a little bit later on, again, there was not much. We had some better football, some very, very good chances going on, but not much really in terms of goal action. It was close a few times. Declan Rice came very close to scoring in the second half. We had a couple of chances in the first, but didn't really come to much. And then pretty much Anderson comes off and Lanzini comes on to the warmest reaction I have ever seen. For a player, literally the whole ground stood up and applauded him coming on, and Lanzini's song was sung out quite loudly from various different parts of the ground. Not all at the same time, which was quite funny, but great to see Lanzini back. And he could have had a couple tonight. He really, really could have had a couple, but he doesn't look confident yet. So to say, it was good to see him get the run out for the 15 minutes on the pitch that he was. But the third goal from Antonio was interesting, to say the least. Some very, very good interplay between between Antonio, Lanzini and Arnautovic. Arnautovic, I think, gets the assist for this. Very, very good pressure being piled on. Lanzini passes to Arnautovic a few times. They a little bit back and forth, but we seem to be getting the ball quite well. And then Arnautovic, he passes the ball over to basically to try and get it into the 6-yard box. Antonio jumps on it, headers it in, hits the inside of the post, and that's it. 3-1. That's 2 in 3 for Antonio now. And he did a celebration as well. Not the same celebration he did against against Liverpool, but he celebrated. and it was good to see that. It's good to see that he's happy again, and he's scoring again. So now that's it. 3-1, 90th minute. Very, very good display in the second half. Wish for the love of everything that is holy that we would really have a consistent season where we have a full 90 minutes where we're playing very good football. But that's a couple of seasons off. I said at the start of the season, it's going to take a couple of seasons for things to really bed in and for everything to happen in the way that we want. So it is literally 11:15 on Friday night, and we are 9th in the table with 36 points with a -5 goal difference. So it's looking good. Obviously, that's not going to last. Because everybody else that's around us. Bournemouth need to play as well as Leicester. But actually, it's only really Bournemouth, because Everton have already had their game in hand. So it's only really Bournemouth, how that result goes at the weekend, that can overtake us. So there is a very, very good chance if Bournemouth win by 5, because they're on minus goal difference of 10. And 33 points. So there's a very, very good chance we could be staying at 9th in the table for this weekend, but you never know. So thank you very much for watching, guys. If you're new around here and you like what I'm doing, by all means, please click on the subscription button and hit the notification bell so you get first dibs on all of the videos. You can find me on Facebook. There is a JPWHUTV group and community page. Page and community group, all under the username at JPWHUTV. Follow me on Twitter at the same account name, and also those that use fanvibe.com, which you've probably seen the link through this already. But if not, you can find me there as well under JPWHUTV. Now, I don't use social media as much as I should because I don't have the time, because it's just me running this channel, but I'm trying to get there. So put your comments in the comment section below, guys, what you think of the game, who you think your man of the match was, and yeah, just thoughts on the game. And if you like the video and you feel I deserve it, please click the like button, and please also share this video on any social media platform you wish, or even by email if you wish, or text message for that matter. With anybody that you feel may want to watch the channel. So in the meantime, thank you very much for your time, guys. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, because most of you will probably be watching this on Saturday at some point. And you will see me on Monday night for the Man City away preview. Not looking forward to doing that. Really, really not. But that's the way things go. Unfortunately, we're playing a team, but which I'll go into in that stage. So in the meantime, guys, as I say, thank you very much for your time. Enjoy your weekend, and I will see you on Monday night. Take care.